Welcome, friends. It is I, Hi-Rez Studios, and it's time for the Sunday vlog. In the background, we're going to see a Xbalanque arena match. It goes back and forth in different interesting ways. You can see the different alt combinations. You can see that come out of both sides, and both teams are successful and fail in different times. And it's pretty interesting to see what happens because of all that. And yeah, now the Xbalanque soccer skin. I think that's the first thing I should talk about. Personally, don't care for it. Some people really like it. Some people hate it. Not all skins are meant for everybody, so I don't care about this one. I just don't care about it. I don't care for it. It's nice they gave him a skin, and soccer's coming up, so okay, so that makes sense, but not interested at all, personally. But if you like it, good for you. Let's see here, Smite related stuff. So we did the On Her God discussion, and that was cool to do, and that was fun. A lot of talk there, a lot of interesting stuff going on in that one. And, let's see here, out of that talk, did not actually, for this one, didn't learn anything new on her, just got a lot of things that I knew had, oh, okay, one thing, but that was more of a, as far as I know, buggy, is you can actually use On Her's pillar to block the gold fear and just beat the crap out of her for 7 seconds. Now, I don't know if that's meant to be a bug or not, but that's something you can do with On Her. That's not going to be in the beginner guide, though, but that's something that you can do, because that might get fixed later on. That's basically what people used to do with Vulcan's turret, is they would put it down in a specific spot, and, well, you could block minions with it. So it might be the same thing there, I'm not sure. Let's see here. I didn't learn anything new with On Her, just a lot of just knew all that stuff, and On Her's a solid god. He's a very good god. He's just, he has a good skill ceiling. Like, I'm not very good at him, but people who are good with him just completely destroy with him. If you can land all 8 of those spears, you're great. If you can land that pillar impale combo, you're great. You can do disperse plus pillar impale combo, that's even better. If you can pull those off, good for you. Me, not so much. I'm not that good at that. Like, I can play some characters with some pretty high skill ceilings, we know that, but On Her's not one of them. I am pretty bad with On Her. I can play Naya pretty well, who has a lot of skills. He has to aim. I can get Arachne's ults all the time. I can get snipes with Ra all the time. Those are some things that take some skill to do, but I can't do On Her all that well. That's probably because I don't play them all that much. There's, what, 54, 55 gods now, and I'm pretty much mid-level with most of them, and bad with some of them, and great with some of them. That's pretty much anybody, though. Unless you're Lasix. He's great with everything. But, yeah. So, did a lot there. Going to be working on that On Her video. The hope is to have it somewhere around 5 minutes, 5 to 7. Not too long, not too short. That way, it's a quick rundown on Her, what makes him so great, how beginners should be playing him, at least how they should think about playing him. I think that should be good there. And we had some pretty good talk there with the Game Vox and also just with the chat and figuring out how best to talk about it and how to show it. I think it went alright. I think I paid attention a little too much to Game Vox than to chat though. So I need to work on that for next week. By the way, next week's God discussion is going to be Bastet at 7 p.m. PST -8 GMT on Friday. And we'll be talking about Bastet with the same format as we did for On Her. And we'll see what we go with there. And since they changed the Pounce on her, no sign of whether they're going to change it back or not. Luckily, she was in the first guide, or we didn't do this prior, because that change would have made the guide already out of date. So luckily, that didn't happen. So we're going to do Bastet next, and we'll see what the vote will be for the god after her. I think the way I'm going to do it is, we did a Hunter, she's going to be an Assassin choice, so next time it's going to be Mage, Guardian, or Warrior. Like, we'll go with that, and just until we've gotten all 5 roles at least once, and then do votes back for all 5 again, and see how that goes. But, yeah, I think that's the way we're going to do it, and we'll see how it goes going forward. And, yeah, again. Now, okay, I'm thinking here, what am I thinking? That's all the Smite stuff. Still working on, let's see here. Monday's going to be an Amazon Cobb Conquest, and Tuesday's going to be an On Her Arena. Don't know what Wednesday's going to be yet, because I haven't made it yet. Patch is going to be on Tuesday. Well, the patch notes preview is going to be on Tuesday, so patch will be Wednesday. So I need to make a game for Wednesday for sure. And then, of course, on patch day, we'll make a game for Thursday and Friday. And, of course, do the patch notes video, of course. And see how that all goes. Now, okay, thinking, anything else Smite related to talk about? Well, we're going to be doing that stuff all the time. While I'm working on the beginner guides, for gods, Jinx is going to be working on the mid guide. And because we're working on all these projects, we'll see when they come out. The god guides, I would hope, come out maybe... I'm going to see if I can pull off once a week. Probably not going to be that easy to do. On Her might come out in 2 weeks, not 1 week. But eventually, we'll just get the ball rolling and we'll have all these god guides out eventually. That's really the plan there. And then, yeah, then there's going to be a beginner guide for every god, and then we'll have the updates eventually and stuff like that, and we'll see how that all goes. But I think it's a good idea, and it's a good position for that all to happen, so we'll see with that. Anything else? I think it's everything Smite to talk about. Tuesday, of course, going to be patch notes discussion, because they're going to do the patch notes then. We'll do viewer games if there's time, and then Friday, of course, will be viewer games, because there's not going to be a patch on Friday. So we'll do viewer games on Friday and have fun with that. That'll be all good there. Then, of course, Monday and Wednesday is going to be Dark Souls. Dark Souls is going to end very soon, near the end of that thing, so that's going to end soon. Going to move on to the next LP, so the next stream LP we'll have a vote for. In the meantime, between that, we'll probably do Hi-Rez Gunslinger. Jinx really wants me to play that, so that'll be a good interim game to play while we vote on the next LP game for stream. And then Thursday, of course, is going to be more Wildstar. We got the level 8 with our giant blueberry guy. And we'll see how much further we get on him the next time. And pretty fun with that one for Wildstar. I like what we're doing there. It's pretty fun. Entertaining to do that. Just hang out and talk while I'm playing that. It just works out well. Now in the future, what I'm going to do is game vox and everything. So we're working on having a game vox, which is like a mumble, but a little bit better in different ways. And so once we have a game vox, I'm going to have it up whenever I'm working on stuff, and people can visit and hang out with me at any time while I'm working on videos when I'm not recording. Like if I'm editing audio or editing a God video, whatever I'm doing, if I'm on that game box, you guys can hang out with me. And gals, y'all can hang out with me. If I'm just not doing anything that doesn't require me to record at the time, we can hang out in the game box and ask me questions or just talk about what the heck ever. I think that'll be fun. It'll be a good community thing to talk in a place. But we don't have the game box yet. When we do, I'll have an announcement video for that. Right now, we're getting things together to do that. We got to get a server. We got to get certain equipment so that we can do some interesting ideas with the game box. But we're not there yet, so expect that sometime this month or next month for sure. Let's see what else. I don't have a lot to talk about this week, I think. Oh yeah, I finished my scarf. This is something to talk about is the Patreon and PayPal. So we have the Patreon and the PayPal. I haven't mentioned this in a while, so we have those. And with the donations, as we get more donations, we can do more things. Like we're at the donation point where we can cover a AAA game once a month, so we're going to do that. And that's cool. And then we have those rewards. Like if you do... Here's something interesting. We've gotten 2 game donations, and we've done videos on them. Shin donated Child of Light, and we did a video on that, and that's been a lot of fun to play. And then Wiso donated Super Wagon Adventure, and that's this week's one-shot, and that was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun to play, and that's definitely going to be a stream game once in a while, because you can have 3 people in it, and they're named. So it can just be the adventures of these 3 viewers, and how they die horribly. That's what's going to be, and it's going to be great. That is just, that game is a load of fun. Thank you to Wiso for that. So when you donate games or money, it all goes towards the channel and what we do with the channel. And so the donation of games goes towards videos. So we did those. Any games in the future, if they get donated, we'll see what we do with them. And also, like, for Patreon, is if you donate about 10, you can ask us to play a certain game that's about in the 10 range there. Because that's your donation goes towards that. And then we have Jinx's Kirby donation. If you donate 25, then you get a Kirby from Jinx for whatever you want to see, and she'll draw it. That's how we got the Mobster Kirby, which just looks amazing, and that was for Dave. And then, of course, as we know, the 50 goes towards a scarf, and we've seen me working on the scarf. I finished mine. That's about 5 months or 6 months of work there. So for 50, you get 6 months of work from me on a freaking scarf. I know Ninjas is working on a donation for that, so I already got the yarn ready for him. Once he does donates, then that's gonna get made in 6 months, and there you go. And then was it Patreon? As we get more donations, like all that money goes towards the channel, so donations go towards getting better hardware and other things like that. So eventually, we're gonna get a bigger, better monitor, I think that is, or a sharper one or something like that. And then it probably not reach anytime soon, but in the distant future, we can get maybe a capture card, so we can do more console kind of stuff as well if we really want to do that. That could be fun. Or just a better graphics card. Like, eventually my graphics card's gonna go obsolete, so I'm eventually gonna need to get that, and that's all gonna come from donation and all that money right there. Whatever we make from the channel and the donations, everything goes towards the channel. And that's the way it should be. Like, we want to make the channel better. We want to get bigger and better, have just cooler stuff for y'all to enjoy. And I think I mentioned it before, is in down the line, way down the line, when we are more successful, or just whichever comes first, either success or me getting my job, which is going to be 2 years from now. Whichever comes first, I'm going to start doing like little, like, not, I want to start doing just nice things for the community, like giveaways. Not like okay, giveaways can have a bad connotation, in that you're doing giveaways for views, and that's not it. The idea. The idea here is giveaways to reward you guys for being so loyal and being around. Like just go, okay guys, everyone from the channel, we're doing a giveaway this day, come on over, and then we'll have a bigger number of people, but that'll be from our base more so than just random people, I'm sure, like that. And that's something I really want to do, and it's not going to happen yet, of course. It's not going to happen anytime soon, but down the line, doing giveaways for the viewers, for the fans, for the people who watch what we do. Just give something back. Like, although it's weird, the idea here is for y'all to enjoy what we make, and I hope that happens. And then I guess giveaways is to enjoy even more, because y'all have stuck with us and watched us and stuff like that. I think that's the better way to put it. But I want to do giveaways, but not as a grab, but as a thank you for being around kind of thing. If I'm wording that all correctly, because I worry about I worry too much. We all know this. I worry too much about a lot of things, and I worry about people thinking, oh, he's doing giveaways for viewer grabs or something like that. I don't. That's a terrible thing for people to think. Some people do that though, but you can't choose what people think about you. At the end of the day, you can't choose what people think. You can't choose what people like. You can't choose a lot of things. That's just how things are. You can't pick how other people react to things. All you can do is pick how you do things when you make them. I am all over the place with these thoughts. But, yeah, like, you just can't choose people's looks about you. You can maybe change their mind over time, but you can't choose what people think. And that there's all you can do is just keep at it, and maybe their opinions will change about you. Like, I don't know. Like, I could play a game, I could maybe do really well or real terrible. Who knows, like, whatever, something goes right or wrong in that game, and someone will either have a high opinion of me or a low opinion of me because of whatever. Maybe I went 0-7 in that game, they know I'm Lost Scarf, and they go, oh, this guy sucks. So from that point on, that person thinks I suck, they don't want to watch any of my stuff, and I'm probably lost them for good. Probably. Even if I have a bunch of good videos, they're going to think, oh, he's just showing the videos where he wins, that's all he's showing. He's only showing the good ones, that's all he's showing. And it's like, those are the entertaining ones. We do have losses once in a while. It's harder to have an entertaining loss. Like, when I show the losses, it's usually when we have a close match and we lose it. Like, those are the good ones. If it's just me getting run over, then what's there to watch from that? Especially if I'm in respawn all the time, there's nothing to really learn from that either. You can learn a lot from watching me play. You can't learn a lot from you sitting in the respawn timer. So there's that as well for that. But there are things to learn from the losses, and that's why I try to get some good losses, but it's hard to get those. But there's just different opinions on people for things. That's basically what I'm saying there. And I don't know, I'm so over the place on this one. See what else to talk about. Bastet next Friday, all these things. A lot of plans going out. Yeah, just a lot of plans and things to work on. And I don't know why I'm at a loss for ideas to talk about right now. I usually talk too much, right? So I don't know. But, yeah. That's where we are right now. We broke 3,000 viewers. I mean, not 3,000 subs. That's great. Let's break 4,000 tomorrow. Possible, please? No? Okay. We'll break 4,000 at some point, and we'll break 5,000, then we'll break a couple more thousand, and we'll break 10,000. We will hit numbers eventually, and we're just going to keep working and keep going there. I think I've improved in ways. I don't think I'm doing this vlog very well right now, but I think I've improved in a lot of ways from the past to now, and there's still a ton of room to improve. I say this like every week, there's always room to improve. I'm gonna make sure I work on that and just keep going forward. Right now I am really not doing that great on this vlog though, I think, or I'm overthinking. This is of course one of my problems, is I do think a lot. I might be overthinking everything right now, and we'll just see how that all goes. Just keep at it though. That's what we do. It is what we do, is just keep pushing forward. Yeah, that's it. I know people were asking for a question and answer kind of video, and I think maybe just say that for the anniversary in October. I don't know. Other thing about October is people keep wanting me to play the forest, 1 is I don't own it. 2 is you already know how I scream like a little girl. And so 3 on that is we'll save it for October. Yeah, we'll do that in October then. We'll save whatever scary games everyone wants to see me play for October. We'll have me have a freaking heart attack in October. That's what we'll have there. You know what? Yeah, I do worry too much about what people think. And maybe I shouldn't at this position yet because we're only at 3,000 subs. We're not at the giant range yet. I don't know. Like, I want us to do well, so I worry about people's opinions. But maybe I'm thinking about it too much, and maybe I should just be doing things my way. And just the people that the audience for me will find me eventually. But then I don't know. There's also the fact that channels evolve over time, and just the way you do things is not the same way you did it before. Like you just change over time. You just keep changing and changing and changing and changing. That's just how it is. So the evolution, like what I am now, might not be what people like before, or what I was before might not be what people like now. And did I just say that twice? Well, I don't know. But maybe I am worrying too much. Because my one concern about Scarecam games and stuff like that is how people attach that to PewDiePie. And people find that as a very low form of entertainment. And I think they can be pretty fun. I'm not really a fan of PewDiePie. I like Tobuscus when he does it, though. I enjoy it when he does it. I find him pretty funny when he does it. But I don't know. I am very self-conscious of people's opinions. And I don't want us to be also stuck as, oh, he's the Scarecam guy. Or, oh, he does this crap or that crap. And I might be overthinking all of that. I really might be. And that might be too bad. Maybe I should just do things my way and hope it's good enough and it finds an audience or something. I don't know. I want us to be the best, but then again, if the best is pandering, then I don't know. I don't think that's the way I want to go about it. I don't know. I don't really know. Obviously, I don't know. I keep saying that. These vlogs have become really where I either vent or I'm just saying my thoughts and trying to figure out what the heck am I trying to think about myself here. But I like where we are. We're doing really good here. We're doing great. We could be doing better. We can always be doing better. That's always how it's going to be. I'm not going to be satisfied. Even if we hit 1 million subs, I'm not going to be satisfied because I know there's always more we can do. And I keep saying 1 million subs because I am in the belief we're capable of that. I'm in the belief we can be that entertaining. I think we have that potential. Jinx can do some amazing video work. Jinx's drawings really make people happy and smile, and I know I can be pretty entertaining sometimes. I gotta work on being entertaining all the time, though. But I know we have the potential. It's all about being able to utilize that potential, and we're working towards it, and we're never easing off on that. It's just the difficulty of figuring out where that is, the difficulty of leveling up when you're grinding it out. And yeah, we'll find the way. It's just gonna take a while for sure. And we are 4 months away from year 2, and we'll see what happens in the 3rd year as we go, and beyond and so forth, and just keep going with it. Like, in 2 years, once I finally get a job again and I'm back in the workforce, I can afford to just do, well, bigger games, or, I don't know. The one thing I'm looking forward to more than anything in 2 years, when I have a job again after I finish school, is that I can do giveaways and give you guys games. That's the one thing I'm really looking forward to, because that's who I am. Is I like giving, I like entertaining, and I think that's one good way to do it is give my viewers things. I think that's cool. I think that's fun. I think that's a great idea. So, not idea, but that's a great thing to do. And so that's what I'm gonna do. We just got to get to that point, and that's gonna be a while, but we'll be there eventually. And let's just end it already. Alright, so that is the vlog. As always, thank you to everybody. Thank you to Jinx for all the work she does. Thank you to you guys for viewing, for your comments, for likes and dislikes, for everything. This is a lot of fun. It's always a lot of fun. Sometimes there's low points, but there's a lot of high points as well, and you can't trade this for anything. This is just a really fun thing to do. It's very just fun. I like it a lot. And that is the vlog. I had fun. Hope you had fun watching and listening, and that's what it's all about, isn't it? Having fun. Thanks for coming by, and see you next time.